Hey guys, how is it going? Okay, this is an updated version of the most recent synthetic indices price action strategy I dropped. And in this video, I am going to be giving you a full step-by-step explanation on how this strategy work, right? Now, I am going to be including it with also Forex because I learned that people, there are other traders that are also into Forex looking for this kind of strategy, right? So I am going to be showing you every single thing, right? Using this video. So if you have been having issues maybe applying the strategy, like you have been having issues here and there, maybe you tried and also but you'll be making losses, right? Now this video will be a very clear, like it will make more sense after I have finished explaining it, right? And the clarification of this video today will now give you access to the full strategy itself so you can start applying it, right? Now all you need to do is stay focused, watch the entire video, practice, then apply, right? My name is Prince and this is Prince Strategic FX. So all I do in this video is helping traders become successful traders. My major goal in this channel is raising millionaires in 2025. I just wanted to see how much life I can impact in 2025, right? So if this is what you want, kindly smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and watch the entire video. Believe me, you will be very happy with this. So let's get started. First, what you're seeing on my screen here is GDP USD, which is Forex, right? Don't worry, we are coming to synthetic indices. So the first thing we need to do, right, is head over to our daily time frame. Remember, that's the process. Now, inside the daily time frame, remember this. Let me bring out a tool. Sorry, let me just bring out this arrow. So now this red candle, you see this candle here, is the previous daily candle. This one here is the current daily candle, right? So right, this is the close here, right? This is the close of the previous daily low, right? This is the close. This is, I believe this is a confusion where people are, this is where people are a bit confused in the strategy. So this is the close, and remember there are two types of close: the close without a wick and the close with a wick, right? You can see this one, how see this opening here, then see the close. Now see this one doesn't have any wick, right? So we don't add double lines to it, we only add ones, just one line. Now just follow the strategy, it is very simple. Now since this particular candle right here, this one, since this one doesn't have a wick, but that was the close of the day, right? That was the close of the day. Since it doesn't have a wick, because if it does have a wick, right, we would have seen a wick just like this one. We would have seen a wick just like this one here, right? So if instead of we picking the close, right, and also the wick, like the tip of the wick, right, we can't do it in this one because this one only has a close and not a wick. Can you see what I just did? Yes, that is exactly how it works. So we leave it that way. Now the next thing is to observe the trend, which will head over to H4. Now putting our chart, like squeezing in our chart, you can see exactly how the chart is. Then I just squeeze it, like I zoom in entirely, right? Now as soon as I zoom in entirely, I find the most recent trend line. The most recent trend line. Normally, I can actually find a trend line from the daily time frame, which is what I can see here. I can find the trend line from here, from our daily time frame right here. Just picking it from here all the way to the top. Then we'll continue from H4, right? But that is not how this particular strategy works. Here in this strategy, we pick our trend line from the H4. Now we just look at the trend itself, from where it is coming from. I can see the trend from the lowest part of the chart. So I just pick my trend line from here and making sure it hits that all the necessary levels that it's supposed to hit. Now we have a problem here. Just follow the steps, right? We have a problem here. And what is the problem that we have? The problem that we have is here. And how do we actually fix this problem? Very simple. We head over to H1 and we continue the same thing that we did. We'll fix it with a trend line. So now we've picked out a trend line, right? And everything now aligns with each other. The next step, we head over to 15 minutes. Inside of 15 minutes, we zoom out to see exactly what price did. But before we do anything, we head over to our settings, go straight to our separator, show period separator, right? Then go back to our settings. Now you can see exactly where price started from today, right? Now all the way down, you can see. Now as soon as price gets to this level, I've said it before, as soon as price gets to this level and you discover that price couldn't break this particular zone here, it couldn't break this particular zone here. Can you see? The moment you discover that it couldn't break this zone, you can start buying. You can take a buy trade. The moment you discover that it couldn't break that zone, you can take a buy trade automatically. Just from there, you can take a buy trade. But if you are skeptical, like if you are afraid of taking a buy trade from there, all you need to do, right? All you need to do is to find a trend, like a breakout and retest trend, by zooming in, drawing a trend line, then wait for a breakout. For me, I will just go to 5 minutes and look for that. So inside of 5 minutes, I can just see, I can see a trend. I can see a trend from the top all the way down. I can see a trend from here. Let me show you. Let me just do that and show you exactly what I'm saying. I can actually pick a trend from here. Let me see if I'm on the right track. So if you're afraid, then you should be looking to buy from here, right? You should be looking to take a buy from here. You see how price just breaks, come back to retest. That should be your buy. Or you can also draw a trend line just like this. You can draw a trend line just like this if you understand your levels properly, right? You can draw a trend line just like this. But this is a very bad trend line. This is a very bad trend line, so I don't support it, right? I don't support it. I will prefer this one, and you just wait for price to just get rejected at this level. Wait for price to get rejected at this level right here. Most times it will even come down a little bit. Most times to come down a little bit to respect here, then it will start going up again. So guys, I don't know what might be the problem, right? I don't know exactly what might be the specific problem that you have with this strategy, but I will be creating a Telegram community, right, where every single one of you interested in learning this strategy properly, right, can ask questions. No, just feel free, join the Telegram community, ask questions, drop screenshots. You understand? Drop screenshot where let's say you want to take a trade on a particular market, right? You want to take a trade on a particular pair, right? But you are scared You understand? You're scared if the market would not go your way or will go your way. You can just join the Telegram group, take a screenshot, drop it inside the Telegram group. Then every single one of us will just look into that trade and drop exactly what is the major goal of that particular market. That is exactly, like, I just want to see people making success, right? I just want to see people making success. Believe me, if you can stick to this strategy in the whole of 2025, you are going to be successful. I am not capping. This strategy is one of my top 5 strategies that have made me so much money trading the forex market and synthetic indices. Just like that, it has made me so much money. I should be selling out this strategy. Yes, I should be selling it out. But I thought about it and I said no, right? I just want to impact so much life. Like, I just want to help so many people achieve their goal this year. Because I believe if I can help you achieve your goal this year, then automatically I will achieve mine. So I just want to see you guys achieve your goal this year, like hit your goal this year. We are not done yet. You understand? We are not done yet. This is just the genesis. So if you don't want to take this trade from this point, from where I just draw that trend line, then you should always be looking out for this particular low here, because the truth of the matter is that it is very, very hard, right? It is very, very difficult for a price to break out from a particular level, like a particular close of the previous candle. It is very, very like, it is hard. But if it does, it is also a win for you too, because you are going to see a breakout and a retest for you to enter. So you see, this strategy is a two-way, is a two-way thing, right? It is either you follow the trend, you will make money. If it breaks out and retest, you also make money. Whatever the market does, except the candle, for the current candle, right, is consolidating, like it is giving us a doji, which we all know dojis are a form of consolidation. Like, the market isn't stable, it's just going up, coming down, just like that. You get? So, but the truth of this strategy is exactly what I just showed you guys. And one of the major things you should be looking out for is your trend line. Yeah, the trend line is one of the most important thing here, because if you do not draw a very perfect trend line, believe me, you're going to make a mistake, and that mistake will hit you. Will that mistake will make the market, you understand, do not go your way, and you're going to lose money. You get? So drawing a very perfect trend line is very, very important. Is very important. uh, if if you want me to make that video, like if you want me to show you exactly how to draw a perfect trend line, you want that video, right? Just drop it at the comment section. Say yes, just say yes, I need a tutorial on trend line, right? I will do a step-by-step tutorial on how to draw a perfect trend line, how trend line works. You understand? You can also do what they call a test trend line. Like, before you use your trend line tool, you should use this crossbar tool, this particular tool here that I'm using, the same tool you're seeing on my screen. All you need to do is just put it at the tip of a particular or a particular low in the market. Now use the other finger, like the other of your left thumb finger. Just tap on your screen, just hold your screen, then use the other right thumb of your right on your right hand, then drag it to anywhere you want it. You want it on the left or you want it on the right? But make sure your second thumb is permanently on the screen, like it is there on the screen, you're not shifting. Now once you do this, right, you will start observing some, like the crossbar tool start drawing these trend lines for you, and you can just test out where the market is going to really quick. Let's get back to the strategy fully. Now this right here is step 1. Now let's go to another, let's move to volatility 75, because this is the most important market here. You understand? So many people wants to trade V75, even if it's one of the most volatile markets in synthetic indices. Now please listen closely. We head to daily time frame, right? We head over to daily time frame. So here on daily time frame, we are going to be picking our previous daily low, our previous daily candle, which is this one, and we are going to be picking the close of the day, which is here. And you see this one has a wick, right? So we are going to pick both. So we'll go ahead and pick the both of, so this is the close of the day, and also let's go ahead and pick the tip of the wick. So that's why I said some of these candles has a close and has a wick, while some doesn't have a wick, some only has a close. You can see this one here, this green candle here only has a close, right? It only has a close, but it doesn't has a wick, right? So now that we figured out our previous daily candle, the close, and also the wick, then we'll just head over to H4, squeeze in our chart. Let me take out this previous this show separator. Good. Now let's find out exactly what the market is doing and where it is going to. So at first we're going to use our trend line. So just like that, we'll draw a trend line to find out the direction of the market. So remember, drawing a trend line is not a do or die affair. Yeah, it's not a do or die affair. You can do this multiple times to get a perfect trend line. You get? So please make sure whenever you're drawing a trend line, you're drawing the perfect trend line. It doesn't matter how many times you try it out. It doesn't matter. Like, you can do this a whole lot of, like, keep doing it in order to get a perfect trend line. That is how simple it is. So now that we've figured out that the market was on an uptrend, but then we had a breakout and price is now on a downtrend. Because if I decide to draw another trend line from here, picking out here, or let's say from here. So let's say I picked out here, you will still discover that you still discover this breakout, retest, and all the way drop. So let me just take this one out. We only need this other one. Then let's head over to, because I can't see any other thing here other than moving to 15 minutes time frame, because now what we are looking out for right here and right now is a sell, because we've already gotten a breakout and a retest from a major trend line. Yeah, H4 is a higher time frame, so I categorize H4 at least from D1, H8, H6, H4, you understand, H1. I categorize all of these to, like, I make them a higher time frame, right? So whenever I'm trading, I just categorize all of these time frames to higher time frames. Then from the lower time frames, I start looking at from 30 minutes, 15 minutes, now all the way down to 1 minute. I categorize all these ones as lower time frames. This is exactly what we're seeing inside the 15 minutes time frame. Yes. So what do we do here? What do we do at this point? Now, what we could do at this point, since we are looking out for a sell, is by giving yourself a direction. Just give yourself a direction. Now we've succeeded in giving ourselves a direction. Now let's turn on our show previous separator. Good. Automatically we can now see that this here was where price started from today, this vertical line here. Now you can see how price moved all the way down the right. So on your own, right, just you will check out volatility 75, let's say from tomorrow, yeah, from today. Actually today is Saturday actually. So from today you're going to check out volatility 75 today and tomorrow. Tomorrow should be Sunday, so today is Saturday. You're checking out volatility 75. Let's see if it actually drops downwards, and if it does, then that means we are correct. Let's move to the next analysis. Just follow exactly what I'm doing. Believe me, you are going to be profitable. This is the most simplest and most profitable strategy you can actually start applying with your phone. Seriously. Now let's do this with Boom 1000. Yeah, Boom 1000. I was trying to show you guys exactly how to trade zones, right? Which is the next video I'll be dropping. Believe me, you don't want to miss that video. So I'll be showing you guys exactly how to trade zones. Zones. If you have ever heard about zone trading, zone strategy, you understand, anything that has to do with zone, right? I'm going to show you guys the most underrated price action zone strategy that you have never seen, right? These strategies are coming from my top 5, right? My top 5 best trading strategies, right? I am just giving it out to you guys for absolutely free, right? Something most of your pros will tell you to pay for, and I'm giving it out for you for free, right? So I think I deserve some encouragement. I deserve some, yeah, you get. So nevertheless, it is what it is. So we are still doing the Lord's work. Let's continue. I'll just go ahead and delete all of these lines, the other blocks, every single thing, lines. I'll just delete them and all of that. Okay, so I've gone all the way to delete these lines. So let me head over to the daily time frame, and also let me go to the settings and also turn off. Let's turn off this show period separator, sorry. So good. Now this is Boom 1000, and all we need to do is follow the same process. We have to follow the same process. Now inside of Boom 1000, you will discover that this particular candle here is where price started for today, while this one is our previous daily candle, right? So where is the close and where is the open, considering what we are seeing right here? I will show you. Let's take this out. So this here is the close, and the next place here is the wick, the tip of that wick, right? The tip of the wick. So as soon as we've done this, we head over to H4, squeeze in our chart to understand exactly what the market is doing. Now from what I am seeing here, this is on a major downtrend. Yeah, this is on a major downtrend, because if I had to draw a trend line from here, you can see this is on a major downtrend. So you can see all those points I picked out before this drop. You can see all the points I picked out. I can also go to H1, right, to also draw another trend line from here. Yeah, good. Now we've succeeded in drawing a perfect trend line. So what's next? The next thing we need to do is head over to 15 minutes. At this point, this is a downtrend. You understand? At least nobody fit tell you exactly what to do at this point. This one currently in a downtrend. You get? So at this moment, you're only looking to sell. That right? So all we need to do here is turn on our separator as usual. Now price started from here, this vertical line, right? As you can see, there was a breakout and retest here. Let me show you. There was a breakout and retest at this point. There was a breakout and retest here. Yes, you see that? There was a breakout and retest there. Now, but the only way you can actually see it is by using a way more smaller time frame. A way more smaller time frame, right? We are looking to sell. We are not looking to buy. So we will head over to 5 minutes. Let's see if we actually got a retest there. Yes, we did. Remember, this here is the close of the previous day candle, while this here is the week. So price couldn't break this. Rather, it only break and retest at this place here. So we should start selling from anywhere around here, putting our stop loss at the top here and taking our profit. You get? I don't really need to show you guys exactly how leverage works, but I think I'll be making a video about risk management. Yes, I'll be making a video about risk management and leverage and all of that, so you guys can actually know exactly how risk management works, and so you don't stay long in the market expecting the market to give you a certain profit. Then once it gets to a particular level, it reverses. You get? So you don't seriously, you don't want to be in that shoe. You get? So you need to apply risk management. Very important. Now, if you can't see it clearly, as usual, you head over to M1. Yeah, this is M1 right here. I believe hopefully now you can really understand exactly what I am talking about, right? I believe you can understand what I'm talking about. But if you still can't understand what I am saying in this strategy, then you need to join that Telegram channel I just created. The link will be the first link at the description. Yeah, just check out the first link at the description. I will drop it there. The link will be there, right there. So just join the Telegram and ask your question, and I think I will be there to answer any question, and also you can drop questions, screenshot and all of that. I'll be there to answer them. You understand? If I am not there, I believe the community, you understand, that understands FX properly will, they will help you guys answer those questions. But I will be there, right? I will definitely be there. So let's continue. So the next one we'll be looking at here, the next pair we'll be looking at is gold. Now I took a trade on gold some couple of days ago, which I shared the video, but I did not show you guys the analysis. So I will be showing you guys the analysis inside this video, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now this is the analysis right here, but then let me delete all of this. This is the analysis. So this candle right here, let me bring this out. This candle was I think that was yesterday, and this one here was day before yesterday, like the previous daily candle, and that was the one I actually traded. So what did I do? That actually made me that profit? Simple. I head over to my horizontal lines again. I picked the close, right? Yeah, I picked the close of the day of the previous daily candle, and I also picked the week. That's exactly what I did. So as soon as that is done, I head over to H4, squeeze in my chart. So let me just take this out. I squeeze in my chart, exactly what you're seeing, just like this. I squeeze in my chart, then I drew a trend line, multiple trend lines this time. So this was the first trend line I drew here. Then I took another trend line again. I should have taken it from H1, but I just decided to take it from H4. So this was exactly what I did. Now, how did I get to sell that particular market? That's the next thing. I head to 15 minutes. But guess what? As soon as I get to 15 minutes, I saw this. It was crazy. Like everything was on its own. Then I just did this. I came here and I picked this. I picked this and I drew it all the way down. Now this was exactly what I saw. If I just go to my separator, apply the separator, you can see that day this was where price open, went exact straight to that trend line I drew at the 15 minutes, came down, break our previous daily close and open for that day, came back to retest it. That retest was my sell. Yes, that was the analysis. The retest there was my sell. If I had to turn on trade history, you're gonna see it. So you can see price took me out when I entered at first. But because I was very confident that the market is going to sell, because this is a strategy that I've been using for years, right? I was very confident, right? I just knew that the market was going to sell. Like there is something that when you know very well that price is going to sell, whether come rain come sun, like it will definitely sell. I entered again, but this time around I entered with a more huger lot size. Then I just took my stop loss at the top, very close to this other horizontal line. Then before you know it, I saw this huge drop. I was supposed to hold this market till it gets to this H4 trend line, but I decided to take my profit here, and it was still worth it, right? It was still worth it. Now, if you are listening to me and you are still thinking if this strategy works on forex or on crypto or anything, yes, it does. It does. It actually does, right? I've seen somebody ask this question in the previous video, that is this strategy works on forex. It does, like 100, right? You just need to know exactly what you're doing. That's why you need to stick to the strategy. Believe me, if you stick to this strategy till the whole of 2025, you are going to be profitable. That one I guarantee. I no come to teach you wetin I learn. Wetin I dey show you na my experience in the past 5 years, right? Something most of your pros wouldn't give you for free, right? I am giving it out. So just check this out. Now let's head over to the last analysis for today. Like I've done too much, right? I've done too much. So let's head over to the last for today. Let's do volatility 100. Let's do volatility 100. So let me take out the history. Also take out show. Okay. Let me separate this. Our usual analysis is very, very simple. Our usual analysis is simple. That is the previous daily candle. As a matter of fact, let me use this one. This here is the previous daily candle, right? And where is the open? Where is the close? I can see the close there, and I can see a huge wick. So we have two things to cover here on the previous daily candle. So let me take this out. This here is the close, and I can see a wick. So we'll just take the tip of the wick and we head over to H4, squeeze in our chart as usual. So from what I'm seeing here, I can see a sell, right? I can see a sell here. Yes. So all I need to do, I just need to draw a trend line that breaks this guy out. This is the trend line I drew from here, 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 right? So I can see a breakout, right? But no retest yet. So what do? Head over to H1. We head over to H1 because I saw another trend line again that's important for us to notify. Good. So I saw this trend line, but I needed to be sure. Let me show you. It can be done like this. It can also be done the other way around. Head over to 15 minutes time frame again, and let's go back and turn on our previous daily separator. Go back, spread the chart, then look for a sell entry. Where do you see a sell entry here? It's very simple. Where can you see a sell entry? Here. Let me show you. Let me just turn this one, turn on this one. See, I can see a sell entry here for the day. Like price, you can see this vertical line here. Price open, went up, came back, retest that level, then boom. There, at that retest is your entry. So as I said earlier, if you don't understand and you want to learn this strategy, like you want to be a pro on this strategy, yes, it is my strategy, but I don't mind teaching you guys to a pro level. If you want to learn and become a pro in this strategy, like you have so many questions, just join the Telegram community. It is open for everybody. You can ask a question, you can send a screenshot, whatever, right? Send your message, send whatever question that you have. I will be there to answer them, right? And at the same time too, if you want to learn from me, like if you want to learn, you want to join my mentorship. Now I don't have a pre-record mentorship course. Like, you know, when they say when you get a mentorship course, it will take you to a video where you are going to learn. I don't do that, right? I do my thing live. So if you're joining me, like if you want me to be your mentor, you want me to mentor you, like as soon as you join, as soon as you make payment, right, you will be sent to my mentorship group for that month. We will be taking live class every single day, 2 hours. Every single day, 2 hours. If you miss any class, it is cool, it is fine, right? If you miss any class, it is 100% okay, because each class will be documented, will be recorded for you. So as soon as you miss any class inside the group, I will upload the class for that day, right? So it is a live class back to back. Like you're not missing anything. Like it doesn't, it just, the only days that we don't have class is Saturday and Sunday. But you see, from Monday to all through Friday, it is a back-to-back class, 2 hours every day. We will keep bombarding one particular strategy till it sinks in. Like it sinks in so well that you can actually take any trade from any particular market, be it forex, crypto, synthetic indices, I don't care. You can actually confidently take any trade. We'll just keep bombarding that particular, you get my point. And the most amazing thing is that you are going to join my lifetime VIP signals group. Lifetime. So even as you're learning, right, I don't drop signal. So all you need to do is just take the signal, start making money. You understand? Before the class starts, you understand, you have already made some cash, some cool cash on your side before you even start the class. We do this every day. It is a normal routine to me now because I've been on this industry for a very long time. Have I made losses? Yes. Have I been broke? Yes. But there was one thing I never did. I never gave up. I've been broke to the extent that I couldn't even feed. I couldn't pay rent. Like so much was happening. But I never gave up. I had only one friend, and the friend is Jesus. He always come through for me. Like he was always there for me. Anytime, any day I needed help. He was always there. Right? So I urge you guys to hang on. You understand? Hold on to God. I'm a huge fan of God. I can talk about God anytime. I'm a preacher man. Like I can talk about God. I am not ashamed of him. You get? So whatever issues that you are going through, whatever the problem is that you are going through, now only one man get the solution to that problem. Baba, even myself, I no even get the solution. But I can confidently tell you, you understand, that God has a solution to that problem you're looking for. That problem that has been making your head like you've been thinking back to back. You've been blowing accounts back to back. You've been like you get. Now only God get the answer. Now only God get that answer. You get. Only I'm get the answer. So don't give up. Never give up in this journey. You understand? Never give up in this journey. Just tell yourself that it will be good one day. You get. So never give up. But believe me, if you're following me, you understand, before this year ends, you will be counting in millions. I am telling you for a fact, and I'm not capping. Before this year ends, you will be counting in millions if you're following me. So that is that. So we've come to the end of this particular class. You understand? At least now I've been able to convince you guys exactly how this strategy works. For this last one here, right? If you want to still see this entry, I told you in the previous video. If you want to see this entry, you need to go to a smaller time frame. You understand? The smaller the time frame, the higher the result. Can you see? This is 5 minutes, and you can clearly see the breakout and retest. Let's say you are afraid. You understand? Let's say, omo, this thing not too sure, but make I just check out. You understand? Head over to M1. Let me show you. Head over to M1, then screw all the way. Can you see that? This is it in M1. It's crazy, but it is exactly what it seems, right? So please double down on this strategy. You understand? Double down on this strategy. Seriously, there are so many strategies, you understand, that I'll be giving in this particular channel, right? Like I am too loaded. All my strategies are completely unique. You will never find them anywhere. Almost I feel like I feel give you 100% guarantee. Say my strategy, you no go see am for the next person. You no go see am where somebody else dey talk am. I go lie for you. You will never see it where somebody else is talking about it. I am the original copy of my strategy. Na me still get am. Na me get am, like back every single thing. All the 5 strategies I will be giving to you guys, every single thing of it, I made it. You understand? I created it myself. I backtested it. I have already started making money with my phone before I even started trading with laptop. So guys, start working seriously. Start working. Subscribe to the channel, turn on bell notification
so you don't miss out on my newest and most profitable strategy that I'll be dropping soon, very, very soon. So I will see you in the next video. Peace out.